So I decided to reinstall Dying Light 2 after a few years after launch, and I can say that I am loving it. And when I say this, I actually mean it, okay? I am not the biggest fan of zombie horror games, but Dying Light 2, surprisingly really good, especially since after launch. Now, my experience with Dying Light 2 at launch was buggy. It was playing in 30 FPS since I had an Xbox Series S. Now I have an S, I'm playing 60 with ray tracing. It is fucking gorgeous, okay? This game is beautiful. It is amazing. I'm loving the 60 frames. I'm actually loving all of the updated mechanics. I don't know actually if this was the thing at launch, but when you lower an enemy down and you can press X to get like a little glory kill like animation, I don't know if that was always in the game, but that is an awesome mechanic that I never found. This game was also perfect for me to get back into as well, as it offers New Game Plus, which gives me all of the shit I already had, just completely skipping the tutorial as well, which is one of the main issues I had with the game as well, was like the tutorial was like 2 hours. Like, look, I get you're boasting the length of your game, but when a tutorial is 2 hours long and just not throwing me into the open world, it gets super boring super quickly. I wasn't having much fun with it. I am loving how it just throws me in immediately into the story. There's no long tutorial, I know exactly what's happening, and I love that. But I'm making this video because I have actually not seen lots of reception around Dying Light 2, and I know they've also released their little arena update, which I kind of want to play through as it's free, which I think is awesome, and how they're continuing to support the game, even after, let's say, like an okay launch. Like, they had over 5 million players to my understanding at launch, which is super successful. Like, 5 million copies sold is fucking awesome. I was one of them. That's millions of dollars. They most likely made their investment back, and a shit ton back, right? They're probably still selling copies, and I'm super happy for Techland's success. It's just, at launch, this game did not live up to the first Dying Light, but right now, I can say that it is, like, above Dying Light 1. And I'm also someone that still hasn't played Dead Island 2, so as kind of like a little kind of game here to get into zombie games again, because after I finish Dying Light 2 on my Xbox, I'm most likely going to be playing Dead Island 2 on my PC when it's finally built, which I should have built by the end of the month, so I'm super excited about that as well. But honestly, Dying Light 2, like, if you haven't played it yet, go play it. Like, this game's pretty good. Like, it's a banger. I'm gonna be honest. I would give it a certified banger tag. I'm actually really enjoying this game. The stealth is solid. I got some inhibitors. I've done a few story missions. I've killed a lot of people. I got a new move where I can like grapple people, but then like when I grapple them off buildings and they could like fall really far, I won't take any damage because all the damage gets absorbed on them. The only criticism I have for that move is that I wish it splattered them more instead of just a little landing with like blood out the back. I wish like they'd fucking blow up depending on the height I'm at, but still, it's a lot of fun. And the parkour as well, just so much fun. Like, first person parkour games are just so cool, and I love Dying Light 1 for that reason, being able to go around with the boys, just parkouring while doing the main story. I thought that was fucking awesome. So, you know, being able to do that in this game as well just really makes me happy that I'm able to jump around, you know, get some friends in, or even playing solo. This game is extremely fun solo. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, especially with all my weapons for New Game Plus, I got all my axes, I got all my hammers, I'm able to repair weapons. I didn't even know I could do that. Like, there's actually a lot of things I didn't even know I could do, because in my first playthrough, I played on easy, and I kind of just coasted through it. Now I'm playing on normal, I'm upgrading stuff, I'm really taking my time, and I'm having a lot of fun. Like, I'm not going to go for 100% or go for all the collectibles, but I am having a lot of fun replaying this game and taking my time with the RPG part of Dying Light 2. And then, of course, trying to right some wrongs from my past playthroughs. I'm going to be honest, I made some bad choices in my first playthrough. I joined the Renegades, which, I mean, that's kind of like the evil ending, but the one thing I could say about the game, though, when I did first finish and play it, is that I loved the last, like, 3-4 hours. I thought that was, like, the best part of the game. Playing it now, all of it's pretty solid. It's pretty good. Like, I give it the whole thing that I've played so far, like, a 9 out of 10. It's pretty solid. I'm loving the frame rate boost. I only played the game in 30 FPS, so playing it at 60 with ray tracing just makes my life so much better. It's fucking gorgeous, man. It is gorgeous. The lighting, like, and funny enough, I realized today when I was playing, and I lost my shit too, you can turn on your flashlight during cutscenes. Like, that was one of my biggest gripes with the game at launch. All of the cutscenes were so dark, I could not see the characters. I didn't even know I could turn the flashlight on. So when I did, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I could have seen these characters' faces. I finally got to see so many characters' faces that I've never seen before. And look at all the amazing facial animations that Techland put that such hard work into. And that's insane that they don't turn that on by default if you can't see the fucking faces. And the combat as well. Holy shit. Like, again, with the animations I stated earlier, and with the new mechanic where I can shove people down, and then I also have the other ability where I can stomp on enemies' faces, and the dropkick. The dropkick is like a main thing for the Dying Light games. It's a symbol for Dying Light games. If you have never dropkicked in a Dying Light game, you need to get this game and go dropkick an enemy once you hit that skill, because it's the funniest shit ever. You can dropkick people off fucking towers, off of buildings, and it's so funny because they'll go fucking flying, right? It's hilarious. And I have yet to find guns in the game coming with their firearms update, but I have figured out how to get them. I just have to complete little side quests, and then I have to complete quests on the board within like their little faction areas, and then it said that it would give me access to firearms. So the second I get firearms, I'm probably going to be making another video on Dying Light 2. Like, I kind of want to see if I can make a review on Dying Light 2. Not a long one. It would be a pretty short one, just because reviews that I make when they're long, they don't get many views, and it's just, I get it, you know, you're not gonna want to watch a 30-minute video just to hear my thoughts, especially since I'm not like the biggest YouTuber right now. But you know, I'd probably like a 10-minute video. I think that's fair. But Dying Light 2, man, like, I'm definitely replaying through this game fully because it is a lot of fun. And holy shit, just I can't get over the drop kicking. Like, I'm gonna do that to every enemy I see. And how Techland is still stuck with it and put the game in like a reloaded state, right? That's what they're calling it, Dying Light 2 Reloaded Edition. So I mean, of course, with their firearms, but I want to point out as well that it was really stupid of them to be like, oh, all firearms are, you know, they're getting old, you know, they're broken down. It's like, did they not think, like, oh, humans would clean them or something? Or, like, did they not think that we would try to build weapons? Like, let's be honest, you know, it's years and years after the zombie apocalypse starts, so you'd think that we'd make our own firearms, right? I mean, America has the means to do that, so it is good that they're bringing firearms back into Dying Light, because I thought it was a really stupid decision to make it only melee. But I can definitely say when I do get firearms, it's gonna be a fucking shit show for those zombies and other, like, humans, man, all the fucking renegades or any just raiders. I'm gonna be ripping them the fuck apart. But that's about it for this video. I just wanted to make a short video talking about Dying Light 2 because I've been fucking loving it, like, all day I've been playing it, and I've been actually loving it. I've been loving it a lot. So if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend going out to buy it. I'm pretty sure it's usually like 50 to 70% off. Like, it's usually pretty cheap, and the amount of content it has, and it's free updates, and it's free packs, so you can get even more like exclusive items. And I think they have Twitch drops sometimes as well. I don't really follow that stuff, but they do have a lot of like free content as well. And I mean, selling like an arena, you know, like a whole like kind of horde mode for free, I mean, that's pretty good on top of the package of a already huge game that my first playthrough took up like 30 hours of, right? I mean, that's a pretty big game, and then adding even more free content on top of that is fucking awesome. But if you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you so choose to, and I will see you all in the next video.